Welcome back to Roscoe's Restorations. We've been working on the 76 Dodge D-200. We have done a bunch of wiring, so we're going to go ahead and show you that now. So if we start back here at the taillight section, we've gone all the way up, all the way, there. Actually, we went here. So what we did was we spliced in some wires, soldered everything, got it all connected, and run back to where it is supposed to be, all the way at the back end. And we have removed the steering wheel and put in
ignition switch.
The ignition switch. Thank you.
Yes.
So we still have the turn signal switch to go.
Nope, that's in. Nope, that's not in. I'm sorry. We did put a headlight switch in.
And we put a new brake switch in?
Yes.
Yes. Brake switch, ignition switch, headlight switch. So we still have to do the turn signal switch, and we have a tumbler in there now. It is kind of broken, so we got a different one, and we're going to put that one in, and then hopefully we can get the steering column all back together and ready to go. And then we can test the lights and see if we can put the fuel tanks back up and the bed back on, which would be a superb thing. So let's do it.
Alright. Please work. Please work. Where's the new one? That was the new one. It's different.
Is it different?
Yeah.
How so?
This looks like it's sitting
Further out?
yeah, where it can actually
Where
click.
it's supposed to be?
It wouldn't click in.
I know.
And it was like, what are we doing wrong? Ah, success!
Yes.
Now
Something done right.
Let's see if it turns. Uh-oh.
Which keys are?
I don't know. Oh, it's nice. Oh. Oh. I still gotta put this back together.
We still got to figure out where that wire goes.
I think it goes to that brown one that's
Okay.
right here. Because that's where it's going here.
This is nice looking. I like it without all the wires hanging down.
Yes. And it's
Getting it cleaned up.
There's a key.
Finally, we have keys for the truck. Doors and ignition.
Those are not it.
Those are not it.
That's the old one. Well, new old one.
Time to get rid of those. Okay, so what we did here, this goes in from the back side and fastens in that way. There's a wire that comes off of it, and if you look in there, there's a little hole. It's kind of underneath this piece here. There's a little hole there, it comes through, goes down, and then through the bottom of the steering column. So now that's back on.
what I got so far. I got new hoses ran here and here. I gotta go tomorrow and get some eye hook connectors for this. So this is our ground, and then this is our power. I'll get those put on tomorrow. And then, since it's just me out here, I had to use old mixing cups there, the gallon ones of course, to hold the tank up so I can get the straps back up. And I did the same thing over here, and it worked pretty good. But I got this ground hooked up. I got to run a power from here all the way to the front so we can have a reserve tank hooked up. And then, since I'm out here tonight and it's getting late, I might tackle putting the rest of the steering wheel back together. I have a snap ring pin now, so I can put that back on. And then I can get the steering wheel back together, and then that's done. And then I have to address the wiring issue. We had power in the top of the fuse panel, but now we don't. We still have power in the bottom, so I don't know what's going on up there. So yeah, I might try to mess with that tonight if I don't get too tired. Okay, let's see. This is the right one. Sweet. This is good. We're in there. Alright, so now I can just put this back together. So glad it's back together. And I still gotta hook this wire up here, which is for the lights up here, the indicator light. You run it down here, this black wire. Still gotta fix these red and black wire that goes with the machine. I gotta get some air connectors for the rear wires. Yeah. Alright, so we can find some pieces. So I got the steering wheel back on. The horn's plugged in. I don't really want to beep it tonight because it's late. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave this for now because I want to make sure everything's working right before we get all that tied up. That's wire down here that's hanging. That's for the reserve tank that actually goes up to this, which I gotta fix that because there's no power to it. This is a live wire that's going straight to the fuse panel, which I don't know why. I don't know if it was for that brake booster box we had in here or what. Man, we got a mess in here. Look at this. Look at all this stuff in here. Just crazy. Oh, and then, like I was saying before, this row here had power the other night. I dropped this down to flip it over to see if there was any wires that were burnt or chewed or anything. Put it back up. Now we have no power. Still have power down here, but no power up here. I don't know what we did because all we did, like I said, I unscrewed it and flipped it over just to check. Didn't really do anything to it, and now there's no power. So there's probably, I don't know, some kind of wire that's way down inside of here. I'm sure it's loose or probably, I don't even know anymore. This wiring has got me so frustrated. I don't even know where to start with it. But we'll get there. We will get there. And then tomorrow I get going. I plan on pulling this thing out in the driveway and power washing all the back end here, getting it cleaned off. And then I'm going to undercoat from the back of the cab to the back of there, just get that undercoated looking decent. So this wire here that's hanging down, this is actually for the auxiliary tank, which, almost dropped you. Which goes all the way into the firewall, which is that one I showed you that's unhooked. I'm going to probably run this either tonight or tomorrow, most likely tomorrow. And I also have to pick up a new master cylinder because this one's leaking. So I'm going to go ahead and it's ordered. I'll be there tomorrow morning and pick that up. And then we'll try to get her going, so like I said, get it out there so I can get it power washed and hope for the best. At some point I need to buy belts. They're terrible. I'm surprised they haven't broken yet. Anyway, I need to address this power steering leak here. I want to say it's coming from the line, but I don't think it is. I think it's actually coming from the pump itself. So figure that out too. But we're getting closer.
So here's where we're at with the floor. A little bit of patching to do. We'll go with patching. Back's not bad. Got a little bit more over there. These are our patch panels. But we did get 1976, and that's pretty cool. For the truck. Where should we put that one? We're trying to decide where this one should go. So leave a comment, let us know where we should put this one. Over here. Beautiful. Another 76. 2 more maybe? Patch panels.
There's one. We'll throw a misery one in there.
Is that one of my license plates?
Could be.
I was trying to figure out which car it was for.
I don't know. That one fit nice and snug. Oh, let's see. Let's do the old Missouri one next. Do a Bama right here, or should we go this way?
I don't know. Do you want to have the drain hole in there still?
It's right there.
No. Sure is.
Do that, and then throw in the old Missouri one here. And throw a Land of Lincoln in. Maybe one of these. There. This one right here. Bam, it's a patch panel. You can't get any better than that.
I didn't do as good a job vacuuming as I thought I did. That's typical. We're painting a black night sky. The depths of the ocean. A black hole in the universe. This has been Painting with Liz.
So this is what it looks like up close now. It's black and shiny, and hopefully it doesn't rust anymore. Liz did a wonderful job. So now we'll let that dry.
And then we put our floor down.
Give her a shot and see.
Oh, she's spongy now. Ooh. She's not gonna leak anymore.
Looks good.
Good Lord. Alright, that looks better. Just pull it that way a little bit.
like it's not getting sparked. Is that flap open?
Nope.
Try to pop it open. Take that rod off.
There we go.
You can try it again. What's going on with this thing? Just for giggles and poops and all that,
Funs and giggles.
let's see if I can bypass it. If it starts, then maybe it's something. No?
Maybe it's something.
Yeah. Battery's going dead, I know that.
What's the bad news? Start with bad news.
We have to pull the carburetor off and hopefully find a rebuild kit for it. The floats or the jets are just stuck open, so it's been dripping gas on the top of the intake for a day and a half now. And yeah, the good news is the fuel line's not leaking that I plugged.
That's good.
Yeah.
So the carburetor has to come off.
Yeah. I've never rebuilt a carburetor before in my life. I've done everything else, but never done that. And I can say now I have electrical under my belt. Because now we have blinkers. We have backup lights. We have brake lights. We have running lights up here. I think there's a ground issue back there for the tail lights, for the running lights. So, I mean, we have dash lights now. So yeah, we're there. And we just gotta deal with this. I guess since I hooked it all up right back there, it's actually working properly.
So now it's not working at all.
And it's, yeah. Before it was starving itself for gas, now it's
Flooding itself. Good stuff.
But yeah, I think that's where we're going to be at for right now. It's been a while. We've been busy at work.
Life happens.
Life just gets away from you. I mean, I've been coming out here and working by myself sometimes, so there's some video of that. There's not much, but I've gotten a lot done over the last few days. Yeah. So sorry we didn't catch it all, but it's just wiring. Nobody likes that.
Wiring is boring.
I guess I'm just going to let that evaporate. That. We're just going to let it sit opened with hopefully nothing flying in there. Looks like I don't know. It's leaking out of there, down here, all up here. So it's been leaking, like I said, for a day and a half in the intake.
So there's the cab floor now. All the POR 15 is dry. Got the weather stripping in on that side and on this side. Making progress. It's all brake fluid, so good thing we got a new master cylinder. So we're kind of stuck right now. Here's the undercoating. Looks new. It's gorgeous. This is where we are with our list now. Just, you know, crossing stuff off and adding stuff on as we go. So we're kind of at a stopping point right now. We need to let the undercoating dry, and we have to get more screws for our floor panels, and we are waiting on the carburetor rebuild kit. We'll see how that one goes. We've never done that before. So
Well, we got marker lights, we got blinkers,
we have lights.
we have lights. The wiring is
Coming along.
is
Much better than
yeah,
expected.
it's just one more thing I have fixed.
Just a couple of things. So fortunately, that nightmare is almost over, and we can move on to bigger and better things. We're going to be reupholstering the seat. That's going to be interesting because we've never done that before. And pretty soon we're going to have to get that bed back on, so we're going to probably take care of that in the next video. We got those gas tanks back up, and that's good.
Once we figure out the carburetor situation, we'll maybe address the smasher cylinder and get it changed, because it's leaking. It just leaks all day long.
Like I showed you earlier, there was the leak on the floor. That was all brake fluid that was just, you know, dripping out.
Flying everywhere. And then,
And everywhere.
yeah, I think that, and then we'll probably have to end up changing the plugs and oil, because so much gas is in there.
We're going to have to get a new radiator too, so I need to go put that on the list. Like the video, subscribe, make sure you comment, and get your notifications, and we will see you next time.